Universal Studios in Hollywood, it's The Tonight Show with Conan O'Brien. Tonight, Gwyneth Paltrow. Host of The Soup, Joel McHale. And musical guest, John Mayer Trio. Featuring Max Weinberg and The Tonight Show Band. I'm Andy Richter. Now, here's your host, Conan O'Brien.
Thank you. That's nice. Thank you very much. Thank you. Please. 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 Enough. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That's very nice. Thank you. I don't know whether to thank this crowd or throw raw meat at them, but... Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the best Thursday episode of The Tonight Show with Conan O'Brien ever. This is going to be... I can promise you that. It's our best Thursday show yet. We're going to have a good time. Everybody here at NBC's in a good mood these days, I tell you. The big White House special with Brian Williams, you all watched that? That did very well, yeah. Okay, that's 6 of you who are with me on this one. Yeah, this is big. On Tuesday, NBC's new special, Inside the Obama White House, was watched by 9 million people. Isn't that cool? 9 million people watched it. Yep. Historians say it was the most revealing look behind the scenes at the White House since Bill Clinton set up a secret webcam. And presidents in the Middle East right now, that's the big story. Yep. Yesterday, President Barack Obama met the King of Saudi Arabia, who kissed Obama twice. Did you see that? Kissed Obama twice, yeah. Obama says he hasn't got this kind of treatment since he met Keith Olbermann. It's been reported, this is a big story, folks. North Korean dictator Kim Jong-il is in the process of deciding who's going to be his successor, and the most likely person is his youngest son, Kim Jong-un. Yeah, Kim Jong-un says he's excited, but realizes he's got some awfully big women's sunglasses to fill. Kim Jong-un. Giant. It's a windshield from a Toyota. Oon. I like saying oon. Don't you do it. It's, get hurt. Rush Limbaugh's in the news. Last week, Rush Limbaugh said that Supreme Court nominee Sonia Sotomayor was a racist. But this week, Rush says he may support her. Yep. Yeah, Limbaugh says that he can't support Sotomayor until he's 100% sure she's a racist. You gotta know, and then you can go. Weird story out of Missouri. Or do you say Missouri? What do you say, Andy? Missouri or Missouri?
I say Missouri.
Okay.
Yeah.
The woman there behind you yelled Missouri.
I know. Oh, I know. I'll get her later.
I'll get her good, boss. Yeah. In Missouri, a 78-year-old grandmother was arrested for making crystal meth. Yeah. Yeah, police became suspicious of the grandmother when they saw her bumper sticker that said, "Ask me about my crystal meth." $35,000 at a bake sale. Today is the 20-year anniversary of the Tiananmen Square protests. Yeah. Or, as the Chinese government refers to it, Nothing Happened Day. I know something happened. It's been reported that Larry King's wife is in negotiations to star in a new Spider-Man musical on Broadway. Larry King's... I'm not making that up. I like when the setup to the joke does better than anything. No, Larry King's wife is going to star, I guess, or is up to star in a Spider-Man musical. Yeah, Larry King may actually appear in the musical himself as Spider-Man's new arch-nemesis, Dr. Prostate. Doc Prostate. What else is going on? J.D. Salinger's in the news. Author J.D. Salinger is suing a publishing company for releasing an unauthorized sequel to The Catcher in the Rye. Yep. Yeah, Salinger says he doesn't mind the sequel. He does mind its title, Rye Catcher 2 Electric Boogaloo. I like it, actually. I love that title. In Indiana, 4 people were recently caught having sex in the bathroom of a Taco Bell. Yep. Yeah, it took a while to catch them because the Taco Bell employees heard a lot of grunting and screaming in the bathroom. They thought everything was normal. So, that's the kind of... We're classing it up at the Tonight Show, yeah. Heidi Montag's in the news. Heidi Montag says her husband, please let me get through this before you boo. I'm going to give you plenty of time to boo later. That's what I do. Heidi Montag says her husband, Spencer Pratt, is so competitive that he would throw her off a cliff in order to win something. That's right, yeah. Folks, isn't that amazing? There's finally a reason to root for Spencer Pratt. That's the part I couldn't believe. Back up again. Just tore my groin. I did. You know, we've been having a lot of fun here this week doing the show, and especially I've been having fun. I'd say the last month or two, I've been poking around the Universal lot, which is an amazing place. It's not dirty. Just poking around just means like, whoa. I don't know what you're thinking about, but... Wong chunka. Anyway, I've been checking out the Universal lot, and all kinds of fun stuff here. And I found, not far from here, just a couple hundred feet away, they have a Foley stage. Do you know what a Foley stage is? That's where they add sound effects to movies and TV shows. And I went there because I thought it might be fun to spend some time on a real Foley stage. It was a real education. Take a look. I'm here just outside the Foley stage at Universal Studios. This is where they make all the sound effects for television shows, movies, and I'm joined right now by Foley artist Dean Minnerly. Hi, Dean. How are you?
Very good to meet you, Conan.
Now, it says here, Foley stage, do not enter when red light is on. What does this mean right now?
That means that they're in live record right now, and until that light goes out, we have to wait.
Okay. Let's go. Hey, what's going on? We are inside the Foley stage. Dean, what are we looking at here?
This is a combination of ground and floor surfaces, the most easiest to see. That'll allow us to reproduce whatever we see on screen as far as where they're walking, climbing, crashing, banging, falling, whatever.
What is happening here?
If we have to do something, everything from a bathtub scene to out in the middle of the ocean, we can recreate it in here, just like it did in a movie we did here years ago, Jaws.
So the sound of the shark attacking the ship in Jaws was just actually this duck going...
It is surprising, but again, it's never really the size of the object that makes the sound. It's how you can manipulate it and how you can...
That sounds dirty.
...process it.
Dean, obviously a big part of your job is finding the shoe that's going to create the right sound. Is that true?
That has a lot to do with it, yes. Now I'm going to use just 1 foot, but I'm going to walk inside, outside, so you hear 2 feet.
Dean, you have your shoes. I brought my own. I always have these in the company. We'll talk about why later. Okay, what do you think? Is this good? Have you worn shoes like this before?
I have.
I don't mean at home. I mean for your job. Okay, hold on, and don't get aroused. Here we go.
Ooh. Okay. I'll just go over here. I'll go buy some hats.
Okay, Dean, in this scene,
Yes.
a cowboy is chasing a woman. Impatient scuba diver. And now for the real work, we are going to do the Foleying for a scene. Is that right?
Yes, from one of the Law and Order shows. The good guy is one of the stars of the show, Elliot Stabler, who's one of the detectives, and the bad guy is someone who Elliot believes is carrying a zipper bag with a baby in it. The idea is that they think that this man is going to murder the baby by throwing the baby over the pier into the water.
Oh my God.
Yes.
That's terrible.
Well, that's kind of the secret. There's really not a baby in the bag. It's drugs.
Oh, you just blew it for all of us. I'm not watching this show. And throw a baby. What do you think?
Everything
You
is
need me to
great.
yell, I'm gonna throw a baby?
No, everything is great up until the yelling part. We don't do the yelling parts.
I just really want to, I felt it. I can't stand by and let some actor say, that's too good a line, I'm gonna throw the baby. Is it customary when two people are doing the scene at the same time to hold hands to create a physical bond?
Not normally.
I would like to do it if it's okay. I just think if you and I hold hands, it may create more of a sense of like we're in the scene together, all right?
Whole new energy. to
No,
this.
okay?
Yes.
And I'd like your other hand just on the small of my back, gently. Okay, that's fine. We don't have to do that. All set? Hey, throw a baby! You know what you should have done? You should have shouted, don't throw a baby. Because Christopher Maloney's clearly saying something.
That's true.
I should have said, don't throw a baby! And you should have said, don't you throw a baby!
We can do it again.
Don't throw a baby! Don't throw a baby! Now we're going to do the splashing in the water in the scene.
Yes.
You can't find a baby. No.
Dean, tell us about this scene. This is a fight scene?
Yes, this is between two principal characters, Chris Maloney and James Brolin. Chris Maloney just found out that James Brolin, who was his mentor, actually killed someone.
They always do. Mentors always disappoint, just as you've disappointed me today. This. When my character knees your character in the groin, I'm going to punch these walnuts as hard as I can. You can't see, but right here he's kicking you in the nuts over and over again. What's next?
Okay, next we get to break stuff.
Ah! What's missing now is probably some vocalizations, exhales of breath, exertions.
How'd you get me? Oh, I got kicked you. Oh, you kicked me back. Oh, strong that I thought. Oh, that's expensive glass. Oh, it fell down. Oh, bare feet, glass. Not good.
So now, Dean, we're going to see the scene played back with our sound effects. Is that right?
Yes, we are.
Let's take a look.
I got kicked you. Oh, you kicked me back. Oh, strong that I thought. Glass, you son of a. Feet, glass. Not good.
Okay, here's one of the problems I noticed. You hear the walnuts jostling the whole time. It's like James Brolin has something crazy going on down below. I think we've done a pretty good job. I was dissatisfied with the kick to the crotch.
Okay.
It just felt like it doesn't have any punch. Needs something to sell it.
Do you have an idea?
The walnuts, yeah, just check this out. Because that's the sound of crunching and then probably the sound that James Brolin would make. Here's what I'd like, Albert. I would like the walnuts jiggling around before the crotch hit, just a little bit. Then I want the walnut striking on the strike, but then I want this sound, and then after the strike, let's try that and see what it looks like. I'm like Orson Welles in here.
Yes! That's what I'm talking about! That's the shizzle! That's what we're talking about here! Yes! Don't ever touch me again!
All right, our thanks to Dean Minnerly and everybody at the Universal Studios Foley Stage. Ladies and gentlemen, what a show tonight. Academy Award-winning actress Gwyneth Paltrow is joining us. A very funny gentleman, host of The Soup on E! Actor, comedian Joel McHale is on the show. A good man. Musical guest, John Mayer Trio. It's incredible performance, and of course, Max Weinberg. Tonight's show band. More show coming up, a lot more shows. Stick around, we'll see you in a minute. Show. Gwyneth Paltrow coming up, Joel McHale, we got John Mayer, we got a fantastic show, but, you know, I've been taking a little time out this week, and I think it's appropriate to just briefly mention what a beautiful job they did on this brand new set here at Universal. And one of the things that I wanted to mention tonight is something you may not see as much at home, but it's featured for our studio audience. That's the beautiful painted mural. It's an Art Deco painted mural that runs across the top of the set. Gorgeous 1920s and 30s LA images. You have an Art Deco radio tower. There's the beach. There's Hollywood searchlights. All kinds of water scenes. Then there's one LA image I don't think we really need. Glenn Campbell's mugshot. I don't understand why that's part of the show. It's hard to do comedy underneath that. Think you're funny, punk? Ladies and gentlemen, let's face it, now that I'm hosting the Tonight Show, I've got a slightly higher profile. And it's something I have to get used to. For example, when I'm out in public, sometimes I encounter the paparazzi. And the paparazzi, this is how it works in this town. What they want to do is they want to get a picture of you, if you're a celebrity doing something kind of embarrassing, that they can then sell to the tabloids for big money. The more embarrassing, the more scandalous, the more money they make. That got me thinking. And that's why I touched the sides of my head. What if I posed for my own pictures, doing something outrageous? I could sell those pictures myself, keep all the money. Huh? Right? Who's gonna care? Yeah. Well, I thought I'd do that right now in a little piece we're gonna call Conan's Tabloid Moment. I'm going to go outside right now. It's Los Angeles, so even though it's about 1:45 it's bright light outside. All right, let's do this. Now, we got to get a scandalous photograph. So I look like a jerk driving in my convertible right here. What's the worst thing a celebrity can do while driving? Drinking. Hit me. Okay, got my booze, I'm driving. In this photo, let's have a victim. Let's throw a victim in here. Very nice. And let's make this even better. What's even worse? What if he's a Bible salesman? Very good. Let's get this. I shouldn't even be in the sun for that long. My dermatologist is freaking out. That was smoke coming off my face. That's the problem with Conan O'Brien in Southern California. All right, we're going to take a little break. When we come back, Gwyneth Paltrow's here with some Thank you, gentlemen. My first guest tonight is an Academy Award-winning actress who most recently co-starred in the hugely successful movie Iron Man. Please welcome the lovely and talented Gwyneth Paltrow. Absolutely gorgeous.
Thank
you. For being here. I love your dress.
Thank you
it's
very
amazing
much.
And distracting and crazy.
Well, I'm doing Iron Man, so I thought it was sort of appropriate.
Yeah, your outfit's better than his. His can fire missiles and stuff, but I like what you're wearing. Thank you so much for being here.
It's my pleasure. Yeah. How are you? How's LA?
It's great. I'm doing all right. You know, it's the like I said in that last segment. There's some things to get used to. The sun.
Yes.
I wear giant old ladies' hats when I go outside. Giant sunglasses, but I'm slowly adjusting.
Right.
But I love the job. The gig is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And we're having a great time.
Good.
And thank you. You know, I saw you. It's a weird thing about this town. In New York, this never happened. I never bumped into people. I saw you and your very talented husband, Mr. Martin, recently, and I saw your kids. Your kids are absolutely gorgeous.
Thank
Beautiful.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I should explain what happened. I broke into your home. I'm here.
But I didn't press charges, so it's okay.
It was nice of you not to call the
Thanks.
cops. They're absolutely beautiful, and they just seem like great kids.
I have to say, they're amazing kids. Nothing to do with me. I don't know how they turned out that way, but they're brilliant and they're funny. They're really funny.
They're similar in ages, I think, to my children a little bit. How old are your kids?
3 and 5.
3 and 5. Okay, that's the same with us. Yeah.
And is your younger one? Does he have? Is it a girl or a boy? The younger one.
The boy is Conan. The girl's Conina. You have a good name, you stick with it. No. Nev is the older. She's 5, and the boy is 3.
And is he like aggro and crazy? Because my son is like in this phase now where he's 3, and I think it's maybe a second child thing as well. He's just like bashing everything all over the house.
It's funny because people think, oh, we're the ones that make girls play with dolls and make boys violent, and it's just not true.
It's true.
They're just that way.
It's true.
My daughter just, she was born, and a month later she was like flipping through a New Yorker and having a latte. And the boy is a caveman. The boy's like, crush, destroy, and I don't understand it. But yes, I think
it's funny. I mean, they're very. I mean, I should say my son also we actually call him. Our sensitive thug. It's a line from a Jay-Z song because that sort of characterizes him perfectly. Because he's so out of his mind, and then he has these moments of very poetic, soft kind of. Like the other day, he held up a paper clip and he said, "My splendid thing, I will hook you up." And then
what century is he living in? Yon paperclip mystifies me so. What a wonderful...
And he does talk like he's from another century. Like, he'll say things like, "Is it not waning?" Like, most people say...
That's like Yoda more than anything else. Is it raining not? That's what I'm getting more. Good for him.
Yeah.
Does he... I mean, this is what I'm curious about. I'm curious, both his parents are pretty famous for the work that they do. Do your kids know... that say that you're a famous actress or that Dad's a famous musician? Do they know this?
I don't think... They definitely know that he's a musician. They don't... I'm not sure what they think I do, but... I don't even know what I do. But they're very into their dad's music. And when he's on tour, they watch his videos and stuff, so...
Oh, that's neat. So they can sing Dad's music? Is that their favorite kind of music?
Well, my son who's 3 thinks any white person is his dad. So, like, like. Not in that.
How wonderful for Chris.
I mean, like if we're in the car and Metallica comes on, he's like, "Is this Daddy's song?"
Oh, okay. He thinks.
Yeah.
Really? So he just all that music he thinks. Is...
Any rock is Daddy's song.
Does
Any rap is Uncle Jay, Jay-Z. Any rap is Jay.
Jay-Z is Uncle Jay-Z. How cool is this house?
Very cool.
Does he know Jay-Z's music?
Oh yes, my God! I talk about making. I videos all the time. I want to see Uncle Jay, and then we put on the 99 Problems video because he's obsessed, which is actually quite not appropriate, by the way. And
but we put it on anyway.
We put it on.
And we take him to an R movie.
And we give him a beer, and he's happy.
Kids like it.
Yeah.
If he's happy, yeah. He likes the 99 Problems
He
song,
loves
though?
it, and he sits there like this, and he's like. It's the funniest thing. I should
What a
video
cool kid.
it.
Yes,
I know,
please,
he's
and then
amazing.
come back and we'll show it.
Okay.
We have to do more. We have to talk. There's so much more. We have not scratched the surface.
Okay.
More with Gwyneth Paltrow in just a second. Stick around. We're back. I am sitting here with Gwyneth Paltrow. People loved that Iron Man movie. They absolutely loved that film. And what was interesting, as I realized when I saw that movie and I saw your character, I thought, I haven't seen you in a movie for a while. You took a break.
I did. When I had kids, I kind of stopped for a couple years there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it would be nice to...
What made you decide this, you took a break for a while, and what was it about this project? What was it about Iron Man?
I was broke, and...
You get paid for being here, too. Yeah. $600. Yeah.
Really? Yes, I didn't know that.
In coupons.
Oh,
You'll see.
that's fine. And I had always wanted to work with Robert Downey Jr., who's incredible, and the best.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity to work with him.
Yeah, and he called me, and he was saying, you should really do this. Jon Favreau's amazing. It's going to be a great movie. And don't you want to be in a movie that people actually see? You've
been in a lot of great movies. You just
yes, but they're more artier, fair. It's not. I've never been in like a big blockbuster before, so.
Right. So and it must have been really fun working on the film, I would think.
It was fantastic. We had a great time.
Is there a sequel? Is that right? Is
Yeah,
that what I
I'm shooting
understand?
it now. Yeah.
You're shooting the sequel now, and when does that come out?
It comes out April something 2010. I forget the date exactly, but. Yeah.
It's
soon.
2010. Who cares, man? I can't think that far in advance. You have a site that's on the web, a lifestyle site.
I
It's
do.
called Goop.
It's called goop.com.
And first of all, why Goop?
Well, because all my friends call me GP, so that's kind of my nickname. And I was looking for a word that was sort of meant nothing but could mean everything,
Right.
sort of like a soup of stuff. And so we came up with Goop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks was here the other night, and he's trying to get people to call me Coco. No. We're not encouraging it. But I'd love it if we were seen together. We're going to just hose down that section in a minute. If we were seen together, and it was like Goop and Coco were seen making it. But this site, you give a lot of different advice on the site, and you tell people different kinds of foods that they can eat, ways that they can be healthier, ways that they can
it's
exercise.
sort of like a lifestyle site where there's travel things, food things. I love to travel. I'm a foodie. I'm interested in health and all that kind of stuff. And people were asking me a lot, where should I stay in Barcelona or whatever? And so I just thought, well, why don't I compile the information and share it? And actually it just launched in Spanish, so that's cool too.
Bueno.
Sí, señor.
I was curious because I was thinking, I was checking out the site to see what would possibly relate to me. And
Right.
this sounds weird, but I noticed that you have exercises on the site that people can do if they want to add a little heft or strength to the butt area. And I bring this up for a reason. I have no butt. I have absolutely, there's just nothing. There's just, you know, like you can, my back goes down and then just leg and there's no butt.
There's no butt?
No butt. There's absolutely, I'm
What
like,
are you sitting on?
I'm tied to this chair right now. I'm strapped in because I would just slide off. But you
Right.
actually have exercises that people can do.
Right.
Is that
Well,
right?
my trainer, Tracy Anderson, does, she gives us a little video once in a while. And it's not, it's a, I think I asked her if what you can do for to plump your butt, and she.
Oh, you asked on my behalf.
I did because I heard that you were.
And she said, get surgery. Yeah. Implants. Yeah.
She said you could sit in your chair and clench your butt cheeks. Just kidding. She didn't say that.
Thanks for laughing at me on national television. That's terrific. There's nothing I can do. I'm screwed. Yeah.
No, she gave me an exercise.
What
but
is it?
I
Tell
don't
me
know
what
if
it
I
is.
can do it here, like in the.
Do it. Just do it.
Well, she said.
Do it, Goop.
You have to stand.
Stand, and what do you do?
Stand on this chair here.
That's a nice chair. This is a Tonight Show chair, and the late night chairs were
That's
from
all right.
IKEA. You know,
You're
this
rich
is...
now. You can replace it.
All right. So what do I do? I stand on the chair?
Yeah. Now. Okay.
Now what? Now what do I do?
Now go.
Oh,
now,
you're touching me.
I
All
am.
right.
Turn sideways.
All right.
Okay. Now put this leg on the floor.
Okay.
And squat. Squat. Do a squat. Good. Now stand back up on your standing leg.
Okay. I'm
up
bleeding
on the chair.
now. There's now blood. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Stand up.
Yeah.
Up on this standing leg.
Oh, and this, and then do this?
Yep. But then you have to bring this leg back behind your body.
Go back here?
There you go. No, but.
Yes!
Let's feel.
All right.
God, you
That
are
one is
funny.
much larger than the other. I'll only walk in circles. Ladies and gentlemen, check out Gwyneth's website, goop.com, and please come back very soon.
I would love
Would you?
to.
Gwyneth Paltrow, everybody. We'll be right back. Joel McHale's here. Stick around. That Everybody, we're back. My next guest tonight, host of the very popular E! show, The Soup. Now, this fall, he can be seen starring in a new NBC comedy called Community and in the new Matt Damon film, The Informant. Please welcome Joel McHale. How are you?
This is very exciting.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. I can't believe you didn't want to work at E, but all right.
There's still time, trust me. E. You're working on E, you're working
I
on
call
NBC,
it-
and you're doing a stand-up tour.
Yeah, I'm doing a lot of stuff.
How do you do all of these things?
I don't like spending time with my family, so I just leave them, and I'm trying to get as many jobs as Ryan Seacrest, so I added a paper route. I'm developing cold fusion. I'm the ShamWow guy now, so
You'd be good at
gotta
that.
be great. Just
Very
cleans
good.
up everything. I'm gonna beat up a hooker. All right.
Sorry,
That's what he did. I'm sorry. That's what he ended up.
Yeah. Well, the lawyers will talk to you and not me. Now, I'm new to Los Angeles. You've been here
Yes.
for a while. And a big part of your gig is gently ribbing celebrities. What I've always
no,
been
we
curious
go-
about...
we go after them.
You go after the jugular.
Yeah, no.
When you live in L.A., I would think you make fun of somebody and you might see him at the Arby's drive-thru window the next day. Is there an Arby's out here? I don't even know.
Yeah, I
Is there
just ran into Janice Dickinson at the Arby's, and
You did?
yeah, she's having her lips done there, and sorry, she's never gonna come on the show now.
No, you'll be blamed for that one.
Yeah.
I stood up for her.
Yeah, there's
But how does it work? There must be people who don't mind it so much if you make fun of them a little bit. You must know by now who's game.
Yeah, well, Seacrest, we take out almost every other minute, and he's coming on here tomorrow, right?
Yes, he's here tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, so when
unless
he-
you say something really stupid.
Well, when he comes out, you should go like, hey, where is he? Oh, great. Hey, buddy. And then, yeah. And then you want to sit him down. And then you want to put him like right here.
Put him right there.
And then when he starts telling you what he wants for Christmas, go like, no. And then you want to, he's like a ventriloquist doll. He's very pliable, and then you can be like, he's like, I have so many jobs, ha ha ha. And it's great. And then you go, it's going to be.
We have an opening tomorrow now.
He's going to kill me. He has a sniper team that'll take me out at any moment.
So you can go after him and no problem. But he's
no problem at all until, he eventually will be the albino Dick Clark and have me removed from show business.
Yeah, he's very powerful. I wouldn't mess around with that guy.
Yeah, he's powerful. Yeah, he's compact. It would be like taking your son around.
You speaking of sons, you have one boy, two boys?
I have two boys.
Two boys, and we were talking about kids earlier.
Yes.
Are you getting comedy ideas from?
Holy crap! Yeah,
Is that a yes or a no?
Yeah, my 4-year-old, he would love you. He likes older women, and he is not interested in young girls. But we were at this. We were at a jacuzzi at a wedding. It was, the party was all at this hotel, and he sat down next to one of the bridesmaids. Who
he's a kid who's actually attracted to adult women.
Yes, he walked up to she was wearing a bikini, sitting on the edge of the jacuzzi, and just touched the bikini and goes, do you wear this all the time? And then she totally blushed, and she's like, no. And then he goes, where are you from? And then...
I don't have.
No, and then
I've never had that level of confidence.
He has so much more game than I have. And then he
was he smoking a cigarette?
Yes. He had an ascot and a smoking jacket on. And then she goes, well, I'm from New York, and he goes, I want to live in New York.
This guy is good. How old is he again?
He's 4. And then we had this friend over. Her name's Kim. She was the most popular girl in high school, and she would date nobody. My son was way into her. She was taking a bath in our guest room, and he heard the water, and much like Superman, changing in seconds in a phone booth, he opened the bathroom door, took his clothes off, jumped in the bath, and began playing with her boobs. And I'm not joking. And he scored. And then he goes, open your legs. I want to be closer to you. He scored in 15 seconds. An entire high school couldn't do what he pulled off in seconds.
You've got to talk to him. This is going to be a problem. When he gets older, when he's 19 and he's jumping into bathtub, this is going to be a huge problem.
I have been encouraging him, so this is... But yeah, he's the greatest. So,
yeah.
I mean, until he gets arrested for doing that. But we also have a tiny, a 14-month-old. He doesn't do anything. He can't speak or anything. He just smiles.
Yeah, you have very high expectations for your 14-month-old.
He's like a big larva. He's like a larva that you hold around. He smiles.
Oh, what a loving father you are.
I told you I don't spend much time with
something, you larva.
Get up there and harass older women.
Yeah,
come on, like
fondle
your brother.
someone's boobies. Come on.
Get up there.
Get away here. Don't do that.
Yeah.
You're a perverted mime.
Yeah, sorry.
The Soup airs Friday nights on E! And this Saturday, Joel's performing at the Wiltern Theater in Los Angeles.
Tickets still available?
Yeah, tickets are to go see him. Joel McHale,
thank
you so much.
Oh my gosh, thank you for having me.
He'll be right back. John Mayer Trio here. You don't want to miss John Mayer Trio. That was great. That was good. All right, everybody, we're back. John Mayer has been a very good friend of ours for many years. His latest release is a Grammy Award-winning live album and DVD titled Where the Light Is, Live in Los Angeles. He brought along his trio tonight for a special performance. We are thrilled that they are here. Please welcome John Mayer Trio.
If I was in LA
wanna stay. California's evening on such a winter's day now.
Thank you so much, John Mayer Trio. That is our show. I want to thank my guest, Gwyneth Paltrow. Our thanks to Joel McHale, John Mayer Trio, and let's give it up for the Los Angeles Children's Choir, everybody. We got Andy Richter, Max Weinberg, The Tonight Show Band. Stay tuned for Late Night with Jimmy Fallon. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Bye.